Hey, what's up everyone? Well, today, some people might ask me, they may ask me, Cameron, should I eat before I train? Or should I train before I eat? Well, for me, if I were you, I would rather for you to eat before you train than to train before you eat, because you can't do anything on an empty stomach. Don't starve yourself when you're training. You know what I'm saying? Don't skip food. Don't train first and then eat. No. When you wake up in the mornings, don't skip breakfast, because that's the most healthy thing you can ever have. So when you're hungry, eat. Don't starve yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't skip food before you go to work. Eat before you go to work. Just like you work on a job. Eat before you go. Don't go before you eat. No. That's going to lead to starving. That's going to lead you coming home starving. Don't do that. You see, you have to be on a healthy weight, you know. So in that being said, see, all that fat will turn into muscle. It's not some one-time thing. That's not some one-time thing. And then you automatically build muscle right as soon as you can. No, you got to keep doing it and doing it. See, when you train, when you eat before you train, when you train after you eat, all that fat will turn into muscle. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, eat before you train. Don't train before you eat. Yeah, you can't do anything on an empty stomach. Just like you can't run without eating. You can't go to church without eating. You can't go to work without eating. You can't play guitar without eating. You can't do anything without eating. You got to eat first. Food comes first before you do anything. Except for God, because you got to pray before you eat. Because that I understand. But what I'm saying is, don't starve yourself before you train. No. Eat before you train. Like, you don't have to eat a big old food like I do. Just eat. Have money what you want, and then however much you want, and then train. Because like I said before, all that fat will turn into muscle. Just like working at a job. You know, just like working at a job. You get up, you eat before you do anything. Right? Same thing with working at a job. Eat before you go to work. See, for me, if I had a job, which I'm mentally disabled, because if I was mentally disabled, if I was mentally able to get a job, and if I was all the way to work, I would eat something. Right? Well, see, before I get that job, before I go to work, I will eat a big old breakfast first, and eat a big old lunch during lunch break. And then I'll come home, binge eat. And then probably train after I eat or something. Yeah. So like I said, eat before you train. Don't train before you eat, because don't train on the empty stomach. No. Train at a fed state or something. See, if I had a choice between training on an empty stomach or training at a fat state, I would much rather train at a full stomach, and then when I train hard enough, all that fat would turn into muscle, than to just train and not eat anything at all. That's not the way to go. Eat before you train. That's why before the gym training start, I'll eat something. Which means I'll eat some carrots, some cooked carrots, mashed potatoes, and butter beans. Something my grandma made. We'll do this. But anyway, like I said, eat before you train. Don't train before you eat. That being said, so that's it for this video. So make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, click the notification bell. I hope this video inspires you to this. If you don't eat, you don't work. You got to eat in order to, before you work, eat. Not like eating until you're sick. Not like eating like less or not eating anything at all. Eat more. Keep eating until you can't eat no more. Not like eat until you get sick or until you get fat. No. Eat until you just say, well, I can't eat no more. I'm full. Yeah. So yeah, like I said many times in this video, eat before you train. Don't starve yourself. It's not healthy. It's not healthy for you to be starving yourself. What I mean by pushing through the pain, I don't mean starving yourself, and I don't mean like starving yourself while you train. No. What I mean by pushing through the pain is, if you love a sport enough, if you love a sport enough, even if you're injured, you're still going to train no matter what. Even if you have to train when you're sitting down, or have to train when you're standing still or train with one foot on the ground, the other foot off the ground. Yeah, that's what I mean by pushing through the pain. I don't mean like starving yourself or training until you pass out. No. Train until you're white-headed. Don't train until you pass out. No. That's what I mean by pushing through the pain. So yeah, like I said, don't starve yourself. Don't not eat anything at all. Eat something before you train. It doesn't have to be a big meal. No. It could be like Greg just always preaches. In order to lose weight, you got to eat at a calorie deficit. You don't have to eat a big meal like I do. You don't have to eat at a surplus. You don't have to eat less. Just eat whatever that feels comfortable for you. And just eat. Don't worry about your calories. Just eat. And after that, train. And then eventually, when you keep doing that, all that fat will turn into muscle. So yeah. So that goes with the same answer that I've been saying throughout this video. Eat before you train. Yeah, don't train hungry. Don't train when you're hungry. Train when you're full. So yeah. So welcome as always, and God bless you. And God live to stay. Have no degree. Not human. And yeah. Eat first and then train.